Hello, this is Mr. Carletti. I am the Algebra 1 teacher here at Anderson High School, and I would like to just walk through our Schoology page with you in our virtual open house. Um, we'll go through second period, but all the periods are basically the same, so uh, whatever class your student is in, this should do fine. So the first link is the bell schedules. I don't know how long that'll be up there, but sometimes we have different schedules, so I put those on there. Like I said, that might change, might be taken down here once they get used to their schedule. Algebra 1 virtual meet link is for our students who are taking the class remotely. If you need to meet up with me, that's a good link to use, and we've already done it a few times, so kids are familiar with that. MathXL is a computer program that will have a lot of their homework and maybe a quiz or two will be taken in MathXL. It is a really nice way to organize and do homework. Let me get to it here and go through a couple examples of just what to expect when you're doing your work. So in all the MathXL problems, it just pops up. Your kids will get to that and simplify the expression by combining like terms. So now you have the answer is 8q, but let's just say that you type in 8 and forget to put the q. It'll tell you that you're wrong. You can go back and correct your mistake. So let's say you put 8x instead of 8q because you're used to using x's. It will tell you you're wrong because you have to use the same variable that they use. So that's one thing you really have to pay attention to. 8q is what the answer is. I click that, it would say I was right. Well, let's just say I clicked the P instead of the Q. When I go to my final check, it says I got it wrong, and it tells me what the answer is. Now you have the option of clicking similar question, and when you do that, a new problem will come up very similar to what it is. This answer is 6t, and check answer, and you got that right, and go to the next question. So all the homeworks have unlimited attempts for them, so students can do their best to correct their mistakes, which I think is a really good feature. Click that and it goes to the next question. Again, it's just another question. This button up here, question help, view an example, is something that the students can use if they are struggling when they're at home or something and they want to just get some extra help. So it kind of walks you through the problem and explains the steps. So that is good. There's a calculator, and if you want to view a textbook, you click on that. And a textbook will pop up at some point. So there we go. So you have to agree to the policy, but it's there for students if they want to use that. But the question help is really good, and don't forget to use all of your resources as far as trying to finish problems with unlimited attempts. So MathXL will be an important piece for your child's learning this year. Desmos calculator, the students I think have worked on that. That's just an aid with what helps with their graphing especially. For each unit that we do, we'll have a folder, the Unit 1 folder, and the topics that are contained in that unit. When you click on that, and all the folders are the same, all the units are the same, there are always 4 folders within each unit. The homework folder is where the student will find homework that may or may not be on MathXL. MathXL, you have to go through that link that was just shown previously, but sometimes the homework is on Schoology, and they click a link and it shows, the problems, and they answer the problems. And again, you have unlimited attempts. You do the assignment, you click submit, it tells you the ones you got right and the ones you got wrong, and you can try another submission to correct the ones you got wrong. So for homework, there are unlimited attempts, which I think is very important, that students are trying their best to correct their mistakes and not just, giving up, oh, I got that one wrong, I'm just going to go on to the next one. The in-class folder is, I told the kids the first day that that's a folder that they don't have to worry about unless they're told specifically to go to that folder. So if I say, it's usually for something that maybe we do right at the beginning of class, we all do a problem and then talk about it. It's kind of an icebreaker type deal. So if I say, hey, go to your in-class folder and do this link, then that's what they'll do. Resources folder is just a way for students to get extra information on whatever we're doing. So they click on the link for whatever the topic is, and it's just like they would see in any textbook. There's some examples with some explanations about them. So that's the resources folder. Screencastify are videos that I made that also highlight the different topics that we're doing. So this one, actually what we're doing right now is a Screencastify video, but if you click on this one, it's when you are asked to simplify an algebraic expression. It's just me going through examples of problems that we might do in class.
One
so
is to
it's I think it's important that the kids use those, especially when they're not in class, that they look at those videos to get help with whatever they need. Of course, they can always talk to me. That's always a good thing when we're in class. I love to get questions and work them out with kids. They can email me and then maybe come and meet me at some point, maybe before school. And the office hours are like 7:10 to 7:45 or 7:50. So that's a good time to meet if you need extra help. We're looking forward to having a great school year, although it will be a little different, I would imagine. But you can expect your students to have some work to do pretty much every night. Weekly quizzes, usually on Fridays. The testing at the end, the test at the end of each unit will be important. They'll be announced, a week in advance to get whatever extra help they need to prepare for the test. For every unit, there will be a folder that they can click on. Unit 2 functions will be the next one. So there'll be a folder for each one, and within each folder, there'll be the homework folder, the in-class folder, the resources folder, the Screencastify folder. The calendar will tell when things are due. So this shows the date that it's due. Thursday, September 3rd, there's the first Math Excel assignment is due. So students can always look at the calendar to see when things are due if they forget. Now, usually for homework, homework might be assigned on Monday. It won't be due till Tuesday night. So they have Monday to do it, Monday night to try to finish it. If they get some wrong, they can come back to class Tuesday or talk to me virtually and ask questions about the problems that they miss, and then they can finish it Tuesday night. So that's something to make sure they understand that they usually have an extra day to finish their homework. Now, Tuesday, they will get a new assignment that will be due on Wednesday, and Wednesday, they get a new assignment that will be due on Thursday, and then Friday, they'll probably have a quiz. Homework that is turned in late is fine, but you're only going to get half credit. So if you miss the deadline on Tuesday, if you check progress book for your score and I put a 0 in there, that means you didn't do the assignment. You can do it for half credit. So there should be no zeros for assignments this year with unlimited attempts and the ability to turn it in late for at least half credit. Let's make sure we're keeping up with the assignments. And really in this class, if you are keeping up with the assignments and asking questions and asking for help, you should have no problem doing well. Obviously, your grade's going to be raised or lowered depending on how you do on the quizzes. But generally speaking, the students that do well in keeping up with the homework and ask questions do very well. So I appreciate you watching the video and listening, and look forward to having a great school year. And that's all. Have a great day. Thank you.